Okay, my hat says Family Guy. And what I want to talk about is no more. Look at this one. Beautiful butterfly. Look at that one. That is called a serendipity. When you're just starting something and then in comes something beautiful. Serendipity. Now, if I was going to talk to you about synchronicity, synchronicities are coincidences. So when something is happening at the same time as something else, like you've got Netflix on, and a movie is playing. In the middle of that, Messenger or some other kind of messenger thing pops up on your phone. Your phone goes bleep. And it catches your attention, and you look at the message, and you're still listening to what the movie is saying, and what you're reading on the screen, and what you're listening to on the movie give you a weird kind of sensation, like somehow I'm just getting like a new level of information about something. It doesn't even have to be about the movie. It doesn't even have to be about the message you're getting. But the two things together gave you something new. And that's another form of synchronicity. An informational, it's like something clicked in your brain. You just clicked in, whoa. It's like if you were riding a bike and you got a new gear that made you go like go, 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 go. So it advances you. What else do I want to talk about? Okay, let's look at the beauty of this flower right here. Look at the beauty of this flower. Okay, so while you're looking at the beauty of this flower and you're going, wow, that's a beautiful flower, I got a chainsaw going off in the back. Someone's chainsawing. So that is a built-in, those two items do belong together. Most people would say chainsaw noise is kind of ugly and the flower is gorgeous. So what does it mean when you're looking at a beautiful flower and you got a chainsaw noise? For me, chainsaws, when I hear chainsaw noises like that, it talks to me about cutting cords with other people. And, sometimes if I want to cut a cord with people, I'll pretend that I've got scissors and I'll cut the cords. But if I got a chainsaw, that's like a major way of cutting cords. What are cords? Cords are where people attach to you. Normally it's like in your chakra system. So down at your tailbone, below your belly button, below your rib cage about here, at your heart, at your throat, at your third eye, up here. And if you get little aches and pains in odd places in your body, there are small chakras all over your body that aren't normally put on a chakra graph. And if you get you're driving down the highway and all of a sudden your big toe of your left foot gives you a really strong pain out of nowhere, you're just driving and you didn't bump it or anything, that's something trying to connect to you in a really weird place. What is it? It doesn't matter. You don't want people to connect to you in your left big toe. The only place you want people to connect to you is in your heart, in your high heart right up here. And it's not your physical heart, which is sort of here on my left. Your high heart, it's if your nipples are here, your throat is here, it's in the middle of that. Your high heart, because that's the most safe place for someone to connect to you. Connect to you how? Basically, if they, whatever it is, it could be they want to suck energy from you, like they're an energy vampire, or they could be connecting to you to see if you're interested in talking to them, if you're interested in having sex with them, if you're interested in buying some consumer good that they're selling. But most of the time, people on our planet don't connect to you here in your high heart. They like to connect to you in your lower chakras. And it makes you feel sick. If they don't connect to you up here in your high heart, there's no love in it. It means it's psychic vampirism. And, you might not know who the person is or what they're all about, but all of a sudden you feel queasy in your stomach. And the average Joe says, what did I eat for lunch? Something I ate for lunch is making me sick. No, it wasn't your lunch. Something is trying to connect to you in the wrong spot, and the energy they're connecting to you with is disgusting. It's not about love. If it's about love and they love you, it's connecting here in your high heart, and you can connect to everything in the world in your high heart because your high heart is all about love, and you got boundless amounts of love. But if they connect to you in your lower chakras, it usually means it's usually a power thing where they're trying to use their power to get you to do something for them. And sometimes people teach these kind of chakra courses where you can build your third chakra, which is your solar plexus here, to get your way. It's force. It's force, it's abuse of power. It's got nothing to do with love. It's not 5D or fifth dimensional. It is very nasty energy. And if they're getting you down here and you're below your tummy, it's usually they're going after sex. They want to have something sexual with you. And where else might connect? If they connect to you in your throat, you might start choking. And I've had that happen where I woke up in the middle of the night and totally asleep, and then I woke up and I'm choking. That's not normal. It's something is trying to connect to you, and whatever it's about, it's not good. If they try to connect to you here, then that's a really weird place to connect to somebody in your third eye chakra. It's not a safe place to connect. Someone who's really, really into black magic might connect to you here because they're trying to maybe give you nightmares, or they're trying to change your perception of reality. They're trying to put what's known as glamour around you. Glamour is a hallucination. It's not there. Black magicians, they're nasty, and they got nasty tricks. And how will you know? You might not know. Anyway, don't connect to people up here. It's an unsafe place. And don't connect to people up here at the crown chakra. Black magicians will also connect here. And what they do is they'll put, they'll pave it over with black asphalt. They'll pave over your crown chakra so you won't be able to get energy coming in. This happens there's so much of this. This is an unbelievable thing on planet Earth. Probably 60% of the planet right now, of people on the planet, 60% of them have got blocked crown chakras. And it's all due to black magicians. Who are the black magicians? There are a lot of people who are not necessarily into the occult. They don't even know they're black magicians, but a lot of people who are related to selling you things. How do they do it? It doesn't matter. That's what happens. They clog your crown chakra with lots of connections. It's like massive advertising. Buy my stuff. And it clogs your crown chakra with shit that you don't want. It's not about love. This is clogging you up with other people wanting you to spend your money, spend your time. All right? So that's about connecting. And if you don't feel well, out of the blue, like 2 days ago, out of the blue, I started feeling like I was getting a sore throat. I wasn't having a virus or anything. It was something was trying to connect to me here. And that's why I felt a sore throat. How much sickness is actually caused by food poisoning? 10% of the time. Maybe even less. Because if you're buying food at a restaurant, even if they've not been rated that highly, your immune system can handle a certain amount of dodgy food, believe it or not. It's mostly people connecting to you. And why do you say it's because these are invisible cords. These are invisible cords, and they're called aka cords, aka, which is a Hawaiian term. Ancient Hawaiian knew all about this stuff. Anyway, that's what's happening. And if you do feel like you feel unwell, go and look on your internet search engine for aka cord cutting, aka cord cutting, or just cord cutting, or you can just use that chainsaw. Just go with an imaginary chainsaw to cut all the cords. And if somebody's connected to you in a weird way, and the cord is cut, they might call you up within an hour. So if you cut cords and someone calls you out of the blue, and they're a salesperson kind of person, or there's somebody looking for sex or something really weird out of the blue, it was because they already had a connection to you. You cut the cord and they're trying to reestablish a communication with you. What should you do? These people, you should basically cut them out of your life, because they are not about love. They are about connecting to you in the wrong places, because they want to basically turn you into their slave. I'm Harry Weaver for Infinite Bob 99.